Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds Crafting here. This is Laura, half of the duo of Laura and Mary Beth from Fatbird Finds, and we're here to craft today. And actually, we're going to work in the Fatbird Finds journal. I started a junk journal. You can go back and find the beginning couple of videos if you are interested in that. It looks like this. This is our logo. This is how we started our YouTube channel, our life here on YouTube. And this crafting channel is a branch off from the original Fatbird Finds thrifting channel. And I wanted to start a junk journal for all the cool mail and stuff that people send us, happy mail and everything that people are so kind to send us. And so we do have it started. These are our own stickers, so I thought that was a neat thing to include in the notebook. We've got just a composition book with some scrapbook paper pages taped in here. And so today we are just going to play in this book and see what else we can come up with. I've sort of reserved the inside covers for other YouTube channel creators. Their merch. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And so let's get started. We'll just sort of explain as we go. We've got some random pieces and we've got some that go together. So we'll talk about each one as we get to them. This, as a reminder, this was a little flip up page here with some ATCs that a crafter creator sent me. I love how that turned out. So we do still need, I'm on the lookout for a little piece, a couple of stickers or something to go here. I might sort through the box in a minute, but on the inside, on the inside of this page, we did sort of accidentally end up with a little bit of a Halloween theme. And again, this is just all the happy mail mixed up. And this is just a fun way to display it and for me to go back and look at it. And it doesn't all have to go together, but it's kind of fun to just sort of kind of try to put colors together and themes together. So I think that I'm going to cut her out. If there had been a signature, I would try to cut that out too, but I think someone just sent the blank card this time for me to enjoy. So I think that we will just kind of roughly cut around this and put this right here with this other Halloween stuff. What do you guys think? Or should we just like make this another little page in here? I don't know if we've got room to do that since we've already done that once here. Hey, let's just look. I think oh look, there's a page here as well that someone has sent us a little Halloween themed something. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put it here? Maybe not. This one's kind of big, so we're going to stick with putting it over here on this page that opens up like this. And we're going to glue. I like to use the Scotch permanent glue stick. And I think I'm going to get me one of those giant glue sticks that I've seen people using for just like this, like backgrounds or like this big piece, because it would be so much easier to do with the giant glue stick. But we're just going to put it right here. And we want to just be playful with this journal. I'm talking to myself because you guys are probably better at this than I am. But I tend to way overthink. And I will give up on a project because I sit here and try to plan it all out and overthink it, and it's no fun anymore. It's the perfect project as long as it looks good to my eye and I can enjoy it and go back and just enjoy the thoughtfulness of all the subscribers as just a reminder, then that will be good. I mean, much better than just keeping it hidden away in a box somewhere, right? Oh look, that looks cute. Okay, so I'm happy with that. And I briefly kind of looked through what I have recently put in the box, and I didn't see any Halloween, any more Halloween that stuck out at me right now. So let's just skip over, and I found this piece, and I think this is so cute. We did a meetup in Springfield at one of the big flea markets, a meetup of all the resellers, the vintage resellers and stuff that were going. And Cyndi from Mimi's Treasure Cottage gave us all these. She made these little frames, and look, she cut that all out and made these little collage frames. And I think we did take a group photo, and now I don't have the group photo anymore. But I guess I should make this, here, let's see how this is made. Oh, look, and she's got some of her stuff in the back, so I definitely am going to put her sticker on one of my cover pages. And I see a business card in here of hers, which is awesome. And some little pins. Aren't those sweet? So I'll see if there's some way to incorporate the pins, maybe as well. But let's put those to the side for the moment. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Oops. Sorry, guys. But let's see how this is made. Oh, okay. So, yeah, she just kind of has this on a cardboard background for us. Ideally, we would just need to put this in and maybe, because I want it to go back here, I think. Like that. Or maybe like this. Looks good over here, doesn't it? And I'll make it a pocket so that when I come across the picture again, I can get it printed and slide it down in here. What do you guys think about that? I'm just going to do the 3 sides, leave this as a pocket, and slide the picture down in it when we get it. I think that's the best way to go about it. I mean, I am always amazed. I have been amazed over these past, I think we've been on YouTube 4 years now. And I'm just amazed at people's generosity and their thoughtfulness and the time that they take to send something in the mail and to send something special. It's just so much fun. And when I do something like this, I'm so happy to get these displayed. And also it makes me want to share with other people, because it makes me so happy when people share things with us like that. So it's gonna inspire me, I think, to do more Happy Mail. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. So, yeah, this is Cyndi. And here's Sugar Britches. Here's Katie Vintage and Vinyl. Mother Tuckers. That's Tina and Jason. Winking Owl Antiques. That's Barb. My Flippin' Van Life. Cyndi. Garden Guy Bill. Jeffrey from Royal Nifty Vintage. Here's an Amber Amy. Here's Michael Cult of Vintage. Here's Misty. There's the Antique Nomad. There's us, Fatbird Finds, the Withering Cottage. We stayed at the Scioto Inn. And then she's puts Springfield Extravaganza 23 right there. So that's really incredibly awesome, Cyndi. I had forgotten that you had done that. So cool. Now when, well, I did kind of glue that here. But anyway, I will be sure and make the picture fit. I'll just put a little one in right here because it's just so cute. I love it. Okay. All right. So back here, I'm going to christen this back page with this vinyl sticker from Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Cyndi. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So I'm just going to put that right here. Very cool. I'm just going to throw this in the bin and we will use that again when I need a little neutral color piece. So that is awesome. Thank you, Cyndi. Okay, moving right along. It's so fun. Okay. Now, we did something called a round robin. So, as you can tell, it's Fatbird Finds. We try to do all kinds of bird-themed, I don't know, it's not a contest, but we try to use a bird theme whenever we're doing any kind of little collaboration or whatever. So we did the holiday round robin, and a round robin you send each other mail. These would have been the addresses over here, and the person getting it, you know, would send it on to the next person, and then the directions tell the last person to send it back to us, having signed the back like a yearbook. Like you sign a yearbook. We have a live show on Friday nights, Flipping and Sipping, and one night we got to talking about how people sign their yearbooks. So anyway, we thought that would be fun. So what I did to preserve this is not all going to fit. I thought that I could, you know, tip in this whole page, but it is bigger than the composition book. So, and also I made personal copies of these so that we would have the addresses, you know, if we needed them later. So I can cut this up. I copied the back of it. I copied the messages so that we could have those. And so I'm going to cut this piece, and and then this is the mail that came with this one. The last person sent us adorable, here's a note from that person. They sent like personal note cards that they had made. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And yeah, so sweet. So let's see here. I'm going to cut this out and find us a page. And I'll be right back with everything all fussy cut. Okay. So this is what we've got to work with on this particular piece. I've picked this page right here to do it. This little blue one, and then the back of this side over here. We've got these adorable little note cards that this person made. This is from Beth at Constant Crazing. So that's cute. We've got the envelope that some of it came with, so I opened that up, and we can use the orange. I've got the little things cut out, the title of the project, and also the two messages that we got sent on the back. And then we've still got this from Beth. I want to be able to read the back of that, so I'll probably just tape that in like this. And then she also made this herself with this homemade paper, old school stationers. Oh, so cool. And then, so I'll probably use that just like it is. So let's see how, and we've got this one. So let's see how all that goes here. Okay. First things first, right? We might not be able to use it all, but junk journalers want to use all that we can use. This is going to go all the way to the top. A little bit. We want to get most of it on there. Mary Beth designed this, so this is a nice keepsake. Okay, so maybe I'll just cut about this much off. Again, Laura, you should get out your trimmer, but this is going to be hidden, so it doesn't have to be straight. Now we can still use this if we need a little piece of color over here, right? I'm going to mark my spot right there. Okay. And then we're going to glue. And I want to cover this whole thing right here, so I'm just going to put the glue right on the page. Eventually I'll make this a double page. I'll glue that to the back. But you guys don't want to watch me do that today, so I'll do that off camera. All right, so the nice thing about the composition books, you've always got these lines to guide you. Yeah, I'm going to get me one of those giant, fat glue sticks. I think the Darice company, D-A-R-I-C-E, makes those. And I think you can get them on Amazon. And I'm about to order one right when I get off of here, because it will just make this so much faster, these bigger pieces. I'm going to put this right in the middle, and then we'll trim this way when we need to, right? I may wish I trimmed the side, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. I forgot about this side. I can trim all the way around these edges, no problem. That's easy peasy. But right there, let's just trim that off right here and just go a little ways over. Okay, let's just glue that down like that, and then we'll cover that little piece up with something else. But maybe that'll make a smoother transition, right? Okay. It wants to go on the envelope fold, which is a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna use this ruler. I don't have my little smoothing tools with me today. They must be in my other basket. Okay, we'll see if we can make do without them today. Okay, right there. And then the rest of that's gonna get trimmed. Got that. And then I'm gonna put glue on this piece because it's gonna go just like this. And then we're gonna trim it. Here we go. That looks great. Great job. So now we just have to trim the edges. So let's do that real quick. Get my big scissors out to make this quicker. I found these at a yard sale, you guys. So if these are, I feel like they're nicer scissors, but I did get them at a yard sale, so I don't mind cutting paper with them. You know, as paper crackers, we've got to do it. Got to cut our paper, so I feel like some of you guys are gasping while I'm using these big scissors. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks great. It's a little wonky. The envelope itself is a little wonky down here. My cut is straight, but we'll just put down something down here to hide it. I want to be able to read this, so I feel like that's going to have to go in like this. You guys think so? Or should I just put it like this? Or like this? Maybe it should just go like this and I can flip it over like that instead of up and down so that it can be read this way. How do you guys feel about that? Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do here. And where are we gonna put the title? Let's see. Maybe right here. Oh, I like it there. Let his little hat show still. Gonna leave about half of the tape to go in like this. Nice. And then we'll do the same on this side. Kind of fold it and get it in there good. There we go. Okay. Got that. So now we can open it like this. Cute. I don't care. It's going to stick it down out of the bottom a little bit, but that's okay. I should have been a little more cautious when I put it in there, but that's all right. It's going to do fine. So let's see. When it opens up, let's have one of these adorable cards under here. I love this. Don't you guys? Look at that. It's like neurographic art. I love that. Let's use that one. Now, I'm trying to decide whether to put it straight. Might be more interesting if I put it this way, huh? And then some of it will stick out a little. Okay. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, don't be afraid. This is kind of scary. I know some of you guys don't like to use scotch tape. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Just because I don't want to be so particular, or else I'm too slow. I'm just way too slow. So I'm trying to get better. I think something done is better than something just that I'm sitting around thinking about not doing. I might as well do it, and I'll learn from it. If I don't like it, I won't do it anymore. Okay, let's see here. This was Beth, so I think I'm going to put Beth's quote in here. Because she's the one that made the card. So let's go ahead and glue that down. It says, nostalgia, it's delicate but potent. And that's from Dawn Draper. And then she put the episode of Mad Men, which is so cute because that's our favorite. We love Mad Men. We did a short podcast on season 1 of Mad Men. You can look that up on Fatbird Finds podcast channel. We are not actively doing the podcast at this moment, but we hope to bring it back sometime real soon. So yeah, you can look at that if you want to. I may take pens. The next time you see this, I may take pens and go back and trace around it. I think that would be really cute to fill in color in the middle. So I'm gonna let the glue dry and everything before I do that. And let's see here. We also had Donna's signature on this one. So, okay, let's flip it back this way. And I feel like maybe this can cover up here, or hang on, or we could put it here. No, doesn't quite, the angle's not quite right, is it? Or I could just put it here, like that. What do you guys think? And we can add stickers anytime we want. This one says, believe you can and you're halfway there, Theodore Roosevelt. Wishing all a blessed and happiest of New Year's, Donna. January 2025. That's so cute. Let's see, what else do I have that we're going to put on here? Oh, I know this. Yeah, let's don't put this on yet. Okay, hang on. Because these we're going to scatter throughout the book as little fold-in pages. Oh, we need to put our title on, so let's do that. The Holiday Round Robin. So that's good there. And then here, I wanted to put this. I think it's another card that she did. Isn't that cute? Maybe so it won't be so thick. There's nothing in here. And I really don't have more that I need to fit on this page, so I'm thinking I might cut this one off. There we go. Nice straight cut with my trimmer. And I had a little piece of lace in this box that I might have gotten in some Happy Meals, so maybe I will staple that to the back of the card just for a little texture when you turn the page. Or should it come, it should come out the side, right? Okay, let's do that. So here's my lace, and I'm just going to cut little piece off here. Because it's kind of farm. This is homegrown, so that kind of makes me think of like a little lacy moment here. So I think I will staple that right there and then glue this over it. What do you guys think? I'll staple it to the card. And I think that might look better. Okay, we're back in business. I found my stapler. I have little gold staples in there. And I'm just going to fold this kind of willy-nilly. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to stick out a little. Okay, come on, Laura. Okay, like that. No. I want it to stick out. Okay. I want it to stick out like this. Okay, there's where I need it, right there. So that's going to take a couple staples. Because I want a big kind of tab there to stick out of the book, so. Oh. Be better if the staple showed this way, right? Okay. There we go. Is that cute? Now it can stick out right there. Okay. And this is kind of a thicker card, so I'm going to use a little Fabri-Tac, and it's got that fabric on the back. So here we go. Fabri-Tac, it glues almost anything. So I'm going to do that little number. Here we go. And we want this right at the bottom, right on the edge. Like this. Okay. And then look, see how cute that turns out? And that's just a page turner there. And then it sticks out of the book like that and looks super cute. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. I'm thinking about putting a little piece of washi tape all the way down the middle there. I've got some that doesn't exactly match, but that's okay. It's a junk journal and it's just supposed to look eclectic. Everything doesn't have to match because, you know what I'm saying. Silly me. I'm thinking about waiting till I find the right color washi tape and then it's still not done. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use what I've got right here and it's going to be cute. Give that a little fold to kind of get it down in the crease like that. And then we're going to go through and get a good amount in the fold, in the crease, and then smooth out the sides. I'll have to cut that right there a little bit so our paper will still fold like that. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to cut that. And trim the top part as well. How cute, you guys. My darn ring light. I'm so sorry about the reflection there. It's just giving me heck. Okay, so that's what that looks like open. And then there's a little note that we can read, and then we've got this on this page. And then, let's see. What else? Oh, we've got one more. Here we go. We got our little signature here. And let's see. We still got a little bit of orange color. Maybe we'll put our orange color down the side here. What do you guys think? Okay, I like that. So we're gonna slap some glue on here. All right. All right, there we go. Perfect. That's gonna do it. We'll have this one that's blank to go somewhere else in our book if we want to. So we'll set those off this way. And adorable. Oh yeah, we've got these signatures from this round, like this. Although we have that, you guys tell me, we had that on the page before. Maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe I just need to keep adding signatures and ephemera. I think that's probably the best course of action. Well, we've got, I definitely want to put the note, and then I can read it. It's from Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. Let's see, we could staple this. Over here. It's bent and everything anyway, but look how cute that is. Lady Washington Pearl. 10 cents. So, yep, I'm doing it again. I'm not finishing what I start, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the staples in here. This is mine, so I don't feel bad. I can do whatever I want to with it. I'll put a little one right here. So cute. That's awesome. She gave me this beautiful card. Isn't that sweet? I don't think we're going to need the envelope, but we can put the card right here with her note above it like this. I think that looks great. Okay, so let's do that. You guys, I wouldn't do this with every piece of ephemera, you know, that I get. I wouldn't always glue it in here, but I love that these were given to me by my friends, and I just want to be able to keep them and look at them. I don't want to have to, you know, I don't want to be able to use them for another purpose. So I don't feel bad going ahead and just gluing them in here. Now, I know I've got some vintage Christmas stickers and stuff. We might open them up and put those in here. Or I might put one of these little sayings in there. Like this one. This is from Katie, Play Ball. So we might do that. I know for sure I want to put her note for us here and leave that open so that we can read it. So we'll do that one. I never thought that I would like a junk journal. And I really, really, really like it. I think it's just too much fun. I like the permission to be sloppy. I just think it's super fun. And sloppy as in, you know, we don't want to like be too sloppy, but I mean, we don't have to have everything perfect is what I mean. Okay, so I need to go back. I need to put a little tab here. When I think of a good one, I will do that. Put a little tab here. so that you can tell that you can open it. And there's that. And I think I'm going to cut out Katie's, where she signed the back of it, and put that on the front of the note. And I'll remember that Katie did that one. Again, I just Xeroxed this so that I could cut everyone's signature off the back. It was off the back of this. Well, I don't like it on there. So, I'm just going to put it right here. Cute. Oh, okay. And she put the date, which is cute and adorable. And let's see here. So now, that goes like that. What do I want to do next? That almost fits right there, but not quite. What else do we get? We got this little Ziggy and me little Ziggy card, which is cute. It should probably go like that somewhere. Little Easter greetings. Oh, look at this. These were cute. These little mushrooms and butterflies. She sent that to me for my crafting. So those look great. Which one do you guys like? Do you like the butterfly on the front or the mushrooms? And then I wonder if there's room for one of those over here. I think there is. Well, almost. Not quite. Not quite. So let's do... I think we should do the butterflies. And let's put the mushrooms in here too. Let's cover up the, oops, you can't see, sorry. You can't see, oops, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's pull it over this way. Right here we have staples from our little buttons. So this is going to cover up our staples. So let's do that. And it looks like where our scrapbook paper is folding here, it wants to kind of show where. So I'm going to take that roll of washi that I had and put another strip right down that seam. Then when it folds, it's got something to resist. It looks good too. Okay. Let's cut that this way. Man, it makes a difference if you're right or left-handed with these scissors, doesn't it? Okay. See, that's much better now. Now, as that wears and bends, the tape's going to take some of the wear and tear. So that's great. And I just realized, probably going to have to finish this on this side, because I just realized that Katie sent a poem that she had Chat GPT write for Flippin' and Sippin', which is so cute. So I'm gonna have to get creative about how to put that in here. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out and cut out these two more sayings and then come back and show you how that went. Okay, I came back. I did some stuff while you were gone. At a estate sale, I picked up this great old spiral notebook from like a chemical engineer where he took his notes and did his figures and things like that in the 50s. So I covered up this page. This is just a composition page. It was this plain white. And I wanted to put this poem down, and I didn't want it to just blend into the white. So I covered it with one of these sheets of paper just to make more interest, more junky. And then I stapled, you can see them under there. See the gold staples? I stapled this 3-page note of the poem that Katie sent us so that you can flip it and read the whole poem. So funny and cute, with all the little private jokes about flipping and sipping and stuff like that made into a poem. So I always want to keep that. Then I took the little Ziggy envelope here and I cut the envelope into a pocket, put this at the bottom, and then later I'll write something on this. Or that can be for stickers or something later that comes along. And then we've still got a little bit of room. And at my last Goodwill trip, I picked up these extra planner stickers for 99 cents a piece. And so let's look through there and see if there's anything that we want to put in some of these empty spaces. Oh, I made the little tab here for the note to open it up. And I put the other signatures in here. So now we've got everything. I can always, if I find something else to put in here, I can put it on this and put another tab. If not, it's fine like it is. Don't you think that's cute? Okay, and then let's just put a couple of more. We've got this spot here that needs something. So let's find some of these are more for a planner. This is a cool heart though, but it doesn't actually match this page. We might put it on the next page. Let's see if this one has any that matches. Oh, the best day. That's cute. These flowers are cute. These are cute. They don't exactly match though. The pink doesn't. The good life. That's kind of cute. Plans are dreams in the making. That kind of fits. Let's do that. We're just adding some color. You know, we might go back and add something down here sometime. Let's just make sure there's nothing else in this one that we want to use. Okay. Then over here, down here, I think we might put this big heart. Oh shoot, it's not, it's a square. Well, let's see. Let's do this one. Noted. And we can write what this is on this page. And then, like I said, we'll leave space so that we can keep adding stickers and stuff as they come in the Happy Mail. Maybe one more thing up here. Fall in love with moments. Let's do that. You need a little saying every once in a while, right? A little corny saying or cheesy saying. So, you guys, I'm really happy with this. Let's go back over. In the back here, I put in this from my friend Cyndi at Mimi's Treasure Cottage and her sticker here. And then we did all of this. I think that's it. Yeah. We did the holiday round robin. We put in this personal note here, and I'm going to trace around it. We did a tip in here for this note. Here's the signature. This is a card that she made and sent with it. And then we put a little tab here. And then this all was sent with this holiday round robin. Here's the poem. Here's the note from Katie. Here are the signatures on the back. sweet little Christmas card, and we've still got room to spare, you guys, as we come across really cute things. Okay, here we go. So I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. Hit the like button if you don't mind. It helps our channel a lot. And subscribe if you haven't, because that way you don't ever miss another video. Join us on Fatbird Finds or here again on Fatbird Finds Crafting anytime. And we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye-bye.